How you doing, you guys out there? Everybody that hopefully pay attention to this and maybe listen to this all the way through. You don't have to. It's just like the impeachment. You don't have to listen to all the garbage. You don't like what you hear? Totally. Hey, it's up to you. This is a free country. It hasn't been taken up by a socialist party, so we're still free. Today is February 1st. January was here and it's gone. But most of all, there's something that's very important. The word partisan is a very strong word. It can either be for the Republicans, it can either be for the Democrats, socialist, independent, or whatever you want to call it. That means it's something that we stand strong for what we believe. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. Sometimes we get an illusion that is caused by our representatives. They can implant that in our eyes and ears and anywhere that they can get that message to us. And all of a sudden we run with it. It's like the little kid that the mom says, hey, don't touch that. But if you do, bring it over here. What do? So what the kid does? Picks up and brings it there. Forget about that it was said, don't touch it. Okay? That's what makes us all individual people, whether Democrat, Republican, Independent, or Socialist, whatever you want to call it. But we have a problem here. Partisan at this time right here with the impeachment is exactly what you see. They want you to believe that Trump is this bad, did this and did that, but the House didn't even finish doing what they were supposed to do, and then wanted to lay it onto the Senate. We could see that before even the senators or before this even thing was over yesterday. We could see that's exactly what it was. They wanted their job done once again over to lengthen this whole process to get to nowhere. They got to nowhere with the Russian crap. They got nowhere with the Russian theory that Trump was an agent. What is he? Is he Tarzan, Superman? Or is he a Russian agent? Which one is he? But the whole thing we know is that the Democratic Party doesn't like him. For one thing, he's smart. Okay? You might not think so, but he's damn smart. He knows what he's doing. He's going to hire somebody, he's going to fire him, just like he does his business. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. He's doing quite well playing the politics part right now. And you guys don't like it. So you got to get something on him to stop him, because you know that the nation loves him. At least those that understand what the crap's all about. Even Democrats. And I have some relatives that are Democrats. I have family members that are Republicans. And I could care less what they think about Trump. But think about those that are running that are getting nowhere. Bernie Sanders, fall asleep at the wheel. Bernie, socialist. How long did he live in Russia? At least that's what I heard. Maybe I heard wrong. Liz Warner. These aren't people that I want for president. Even if as a Republican, I wouldn't want him. Now you say John Kennedy. Hey, I'll take him. But there isn't a person that can think like him. That's why they, disposed of him. Isn't that the whole story in a barrel? Because they don't like you, they get rid of you. And that's what they're trying to do with Trump. They don't like his force. They don't like his cleaning of the swamps. They don't like saying it the way it is. We got too many people that think politically correct. You got to say something just to meet the needs for everybody, to make yourself look good and let them think that you have something there. Well, I'll tell you something. West LA falls under one of those pictures, and I'll tell you why. Because West LA has property there. It was deeded to the volunteer soldiers that went to war for a specific reason, so they could have a place to live, a home, a hospital there. But at this point here, we have secretaries that were doing nothing, and is still doing nothing. Shulkins, about 2.5 years ago, he was fired because he was playing around and doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing, going on trips and doing that and this, thinking he's president. I don't have to answer to the president. So they got rid of him. Now we have Robert Wilkie. I stood in a meeting April 24th, and there's a tape that I recorded. And hey, I was recording with him looking at me. And he says, this property that was gifted to the veterans is not going to be stripped anymore. Matter of fact, I'm going to close this and then start on this other thing. We're going to get our lawyers together. Well, it didn't happen. Because as of today, there's a purple line. That purple line represents a subway that's being placed on the property. And Secretary Wilkie let them have it once again. Brentwood community is run by people of money, politicians. It's got big bucks. Feinstein, Ted Lieu, all these characters that say they like the veterans. They want to do the best for the veterans. They're not doing a thing for the homeless veterans. This piece that I'm showing you right here, I showed you before, was a post to tell the homeless veterans to get out of town, get out of the block, get out of the sight of where they're at. But they don't want them no more. And if you don't get out by a certain time, we're going to go in there with trucks and we're going to clean the place up, and all your stuff is going to be thrown in the garbage. Again, a hardship is created for the homeless veterans. And we have property to take care of these individuals. But the VA is doing nothing. Is the VA working to help veterans? Has the VA done everything bad? Of course not. I can't tell you that. I'd be lying. But in this manner, the administration is playing with a piece of property that belongs to the veterans, and they're giving it away. They've been doing it for years. We've been stopping them, at least trying to stop them. The guy by the name of Ryan Thompson, who did a forensic deep research into how this property has been taken apart, did it. And a timeline from the beginning to now. And they know that we're right. But they still haven't stopped trying to put that purple line across there. You think that the president knows everything that's going on? You think that the president is actually hearing what the veterans are saying? If anybody can or would help, contact the president. Leave a message there on his voice, on his answering service, if you can get across with that. Yeah, good luck on that. It's like trying to hang a hook on an elephant's ass, you know. How far are you going to get with that? But call your congressional person, even though they say they care. Let's see what they do. We need help. There's a petition that's going out, and I'll be putting it onto my Facebook and also on my website, offe.org. That's offe.org. Please go to it or call me, 315-986-7322, and we'll tell you exactly what we need to help. We need everybody from across the nation to do this. Not just say, okay, I'll do it. Pass it to your family members, friends, share it. We need it done today, not tomorrow, because those homeless veterans don't have that much time. Does the other homeless individuals share what we have? I wish they could, but that's what the city has. That's what Mayor Garcetti from West LA can do. They can clean up their act. They can place these people somewhere, do something good for them, instead of grab the government's money that we sent out, federal money, taxpayers' money. You know, they say the taxes in California is theirs, but you know what? You think about the money that we dish out, it goes into the government. That's all together. That's our tax money that goes out there too. That's our tax money that they utilize. You know, for what? Look at Governor Cuomo. Taxpayers' money. The money from California is all in one big pot. So you show me what color is that tax money says is California, Texas, or whatever, or New York. Not. But all of these individuals want the illegals to vote, to get driver's license. Get the driver's license so they can vote and create a majority of individuals, whether they're illegal or not, to vote. All the work you've done all your life, they're taking it away from you. They're taking it away from all of us. They're taking away America. So everything that they do is always about America. So you sit back there drinking coffee. Oh my God, look how nice he's talking about America. And look, Trump is doing this. And they say, hey, America counts. Well, it doesn't count, people. It's an illusion. They're saying it for themselves. Those hypocrites in Washington, D.C., the Democratic Party, and I'm not saying you, because there's a lot of good Democrats, but they create a frantic world. Well, they'll say something, and all of a sudden you work with it, and you just go at it. Let's take and burn the Capitol down. Let's take and do this. Let's take and hang this person. Let's spit in his face. Let's do all of these things. And they're telling you to do it. You know, that teach your children something good. And you love it. You know. I can't say that all Republicans are good. So my friends out there, please don't think that Gene Sime says that everybody is good. I don't say that all independents are bad. I don't say that all socialists are bad individuals. Just because you're a socialist, independent, Democrat, or Republican, I'm going to keep talking to you. I want you as my friends. But that's not the message that the Democratic Party is saying. You know, you might not like the way Trump looks, but that's okay. You don't like the way he wears his hair. You don't like the way he walks. You don't like the way he talks. You don't like his mannerism. You don't like his way of telling you off, or telling a representative, or being concerned about something that is important to the nation. Everything he does is wrong from day one. And as I said, you know, before he even got elected, you was already impeaching him. So what the hell, you know? I'll tell you this much. Adam shit at this petition, not petition, but what we call trying to get rid of Trump at this impeachment. This is where he's at. This is, you know what this is? This is a roll of shit paper. And listen, it matches his name. What can I say? He lied. He didn't know who the whistleblower was. How many times? And you sit there and go, oh my God, he's a good man. But he lied. He knew exactly who it was. Everybody knew who it was. They're like a bunch of gossiping idiots. Okay? And then you got Nancy Pelosi coming out of vacation, and she's setting everything up with Cortez and all her little friends out there. Let me do this. Let me give you the authority to do it, even if I don't like it, because I'm scared of you guys. I'm scared that you might take my position. And I'm gonna do everything you tell me. That's exactly. Her hands are tied, you know? So you know what? It's tied. But we had Ted Lieu in California that does nothing for the West LAVA. We had Feinstein that is doing nothing. You can't get in touch with these people. They don't want to talk to you. As many times as we try to convey a message to Ted Lieu and have a conversation with him and meet with him, those in California, our coalition, hasn't been successful. Okay? We want to talk to President Trump. President Trump, if you're looking at this, or anybody, pass it to him. Tell him that our organization, our coalition, and you can call me at this number, 315-986-7322, needs to be heard by you, not by Secretary Robert Wilkie, not by Ted Lieu, Feinstein, but the president. What infrastructure had the Democratic Party has done? Have they helped with these veterans that had loans for student loans, grants? You can't call them on that to try and help these individuals that are paying it back that have very little income. We can't get in touch with them on the issue of schools, education. I got to bring a bag of money to the halls of Congress to be able to speak to somebody. Not my congressman. I can walk in his office and somebody will see me there. Now, will he be there? If he's there, he comes out. He's done it already. But there's others that don't even give you that time of day. The illusion is on the Democratic Party, my friends. So whether you like it or not, I really don't care. I don't care if my family doesn't like it. I don't care if my family thinks that I should be speaking some other language or saying something else on behalf of the Democrats. I'm not going to do that. Okay? You want to stick with losers, stick with losers. Okay? Because that's what they are. The only time they do something if you give them something or if you're going to vote in a mass, and that's only for that one moment in lifetime that they're going to give to be that. Because other than that, they could care less. Does that go for the Republican Party? Sure it does. There's a lot of them like that. There's a lot of them all over. Every politician, whether it's in the United States or whatever, they all do the same thing. The thing of it is take and draw a line so we can open up a dialogue. Give us that opportunity. Don't give us a quarterly meeting that we speak to an individual that stands there and okay, yeah, that sounds good. And we think they're going to do something. Nothing. They just go to the same old thing. Just do what they want to do. We're sick and tired of it. West LA is sick and tired of it. We're sick and tired of it all across the nation. Think about the grassroots veterans. I don't think like the Democrats. I don't think that the wealthy is getting a whole lot of bucks. I don't think that the poor people is getting stuck, because it's not. It's there for everybody to grab. One politician said this morning, oh, you know what? Trump didn't do that much because there's people that need jobs, that they're getting low pay. Well, they got a little raise, man. If you got to get a second job, go ahead and do it. I did it. My mom did it. What's wrong with that? Is everybody born with a silver spoon up their ass? Come on. Don't tell me any different. Because everything is being done the way it's supposed to be done, except the Democratic Party doesn't like it. For that, I'm going to leave it. Okay? I hope you guys have a great 1st of February, a great Valentine. There'll be another video. There's going to be another one basically close to what this is, maybe with a different topic. But don't be stupid. I'm not calling you morons, okay? Walter Winchell said, if the people don't educate their kids and send them to school, they create morons. And you're not morons. You've been worked over. You've been played with, and that's what they like doing. The Democratic Party is a party of control, a lot of control. You see it with Hillary. Let me bust up my phone. I'm not going to give them the information. Nobody says nothing about that. Nobody says anything about everything else that she's done. Closed ears. Take care. God bless America, and God bless my President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.